Welcome to the RHN video series showing you how to use our resource tool calculators. Do you know what it might take to create a secure retirement? This tutorial walks you through the Retirement Planner Calculator on the RHN website. It's a Canadian calculator that helps you see your retirement savings balance and your withdrawals for each year until the end of your retirement. We'll cover what to enter, what the results mean, and how to use them as a starting point for your plan. This tool is for education only. It's not investment or tax advice. For advice tailored to your situation, talk to a qualified professional. Let's get started. Where to find the calculator? Open the calculator from the RHN website. You'll see the title Retirement Planner Calculator. The page explains that the calculator helps you create a simple retirement plan and view your savings and withdrawals year by year. Keep the page's disclaimer in mind. The calculator is a self-help tool. It's not meant to replace personalized advice from an accountant or financial advisor. Work through the fields from top to bottom. Each one is required. You'll see the asterisk, and most have a question mark for help text if you need it. Under current age, enter your age today. If you're planning as a couple, you can use the primary earner's age or run the calculator twice. We will select 55. For age at retirement, this is when you expect to stop working and start drawing on savings. Many Canadians choose between 60 and 67, but you can enter any age that fits your plan. We will select 65. Gross annual income. Enter the total household gross income for the year. Include your spouse's income if you're planning together. Use your best estimate. You can change it later to test different scenarios. We will enter 120,000. Percent of income to save. What share of your gross household income do you save for retirement each year? Enter it as a percentage. For example, 10% means you save 10% of your gross income each year. We will enter 8%. Current retirement savings. Enter the total you've already saved for retirement. This includes RRSPs, Retirement Registered Savings Plans, TFSAs, tax-free savings accounts, and other retirement incomes. Do not include pension income you're already receiving. Use the total across all accounts. We will enter $2,250,000. For expected income increase, if you expect your household income to go up over time, enter the average annual increase as a percentage. If you're not sure, you can use a small number like 1 or 2 or 0. We will use 2.1%. Pre-retirement income desired in retirement. What percentage of your pre-retirement household income do you want in retirement? Many planners use 70 to 80%. The calculator lets you choose between 0% and 150%. Pick a number that matches your goals and lifestyles. We have entered 70%. Years of retirement income. How many years do you expect to need retirement income? A simple approach is to subtract your retirement age from a life expectancy. For example, retiring at 65 and planning to 90 is 25 years. You can adjust this to be more or less conservative. We will use 25 years. Monthly company pension. If you have a defined benefit pension that will pay you a set amount each month in retirement, enter that monthly amount here. If you don't, enter 0. We will leave ours as 0. Monthly CPP or QPP pension. Enter the monthly Canadian pension plan or Quebec pension plan amount you expect to receive in retirement. You can get an estimate from My Service Canada account or the CRA. If you're not sure yet, use an estimate. You can change it later. We will use the amount $1,433. Begin CPP or QPP at age. Here we will enter the age at which you plan to start receiving CPP or QPP. You can start as early as 60 with a reduction or as late as 70 with an increase. This affects how much the calculator assumes you'll receive over your retirement. We have chosen 67. Monthly OAS. Enter the monthly old age security amount you expect. OAS starts at 65 for Canadians who meet the residency rules. Amounts are reduced if your income is above a certain threshold. Use an estimate from Service Canada if you have one, or a round number like $700 if you're not sure. If your version of the calculator also shows rate of return before retirement and rate of return during retirement, fill those in when you reach them. Use a number you're comfortable with for growth. Many people use something like 4% to 6% before retirement and a bit less during retirement. We will use 6% for rate of return before retirement, 4% for rate of return during retirement, and 2.1% for expected rate of inflation. Once you've entered the information, run the calculation. The calculator shows your retirement savings balance and your withdrawals for each year until the end of your retirement. You'll see how your savings grow while you're working and how they change as you take withdrawals in retirement. You can also click View Report. You will see transactions from your current age to the end of retirement. What to look for is whether your savings last through your planned retirement period, how much you can withdraw each year, how changes in your savings rate or retirement age affect the results. Try changing one input at a time. For example, saving 2% more each year or retiring 1 year later, and run the calculation again. That helps you see how small changes can affect your plan. This calculator is a starting point. It uses the assumptions you enter. Real life involves taxes, inflation, and uncertainty. These results are not a guarantee. For Canadian-specific planning, RRSPs, TFSAs, CPP, OAS, and tax, use our retirement and savings resources on the RHN website. We'll link to that guide in the description. When we publish our RRSP deadline and contribution article, we'll link that too, so you can tie this calculator to your actual contribution limits and deadlines. If you're in BC and want retirement planning advice tailored to your situation, contact RHN CPA. We can talk through your RRSP, TFSA, pension, and tax picture. Thanks for watching. For more calculator tutorials and retirement content, check the links below and subscribe today so you don't miss the next one.